Hey y'all, welcome back to the DMV download. My name is Michaela Jennings. I'm usually your evening weekend producer, but we're here today to try to bring you fun events and activities and just overall things to do on a budget. And I am joined here by my lovely co-host, Katie.
Hey y'all, I'm Katie. I am a digital producer here at DC News Now. And I don't know about you, Michaela, but I am so excited for all of these holiday events that we have found. And really, it seems like there's something for everybody.
Absolutely. I mean, it's the time of the season. Right now, we're about, 15 days from Christmas time.
Yep.
Hanukkah is literally right around the corner. Kwanzaa's on its way soon. I love this time of year. And we're getting some snow outside as well.
Yeah, that's
which is crazy because I feel like this area, we haven't had snow in December in forever. But, I'm ready for the season. I come in here every day bundled up like a Yeti. There's Christmas decorations. I'm eating all the cookies. So the season is here.
We are in the festive spirit over here.
Absolutely. And our first event is going to be super festive and something I've never experienced before, but I'm really excited to actually check out.
Yeah, so our first event takes place on December 14th at 3:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m., and it is the lighting of the National Menorah. And so if you are not of the Jewish faith, you may be wondering, what is this event? Well, it's actually the largest lighting ceremony of the National Hanukkah Menorah on the eclipse, and it is called Hanukkah Festival of Lights. And so it takes place in all 50 states and 100 countries globally. And it is to proclaim and celebrate the miracle of Hanukkah, the Festival of Lights, in the most public manner possible. So this event is free, and it will feature bands such as the Military District of Washington. Also will feature a surprise celebrity Jewish artist. They have not released who it will be yet.
Interesting.
But the event will also feature just joy, celebration throughout the entire Washington community and beyond. And it will feature music, food, entertainment, and it will also announce the National Essay winners. And again, this is a free event. It'll take place for about 2 hours. I don't know. It just seems really cool that the biggest menorah lighting ceremony takes place here across from the White House, and it's all over the world, which is really cool.
Yeah, no, I think it's super cool. And I didn't grow up in the Jewish faith or anything like that, but something I will always praise about the DMV is the diversity in culture here. So this is something, I love learning about different, cultures, experiences, practices, and stuff like that. So this will be really fun to check out if you're also interested in that. And I just think it's a great way to kind of meet other, if you're still, transplants like us, new to the community, maybe you are of the Jewish faith and you're away from family. This is a great way to connect with other people, to kind of just check it out. And I believe, isn't this the largest in the country? Yeah, so this is the largest in the country. So what an awesome way to just start off the celebrations. I don't know. I love how culturally diverse we are here, and to kind of have this is just a great way to highlight and celebrate everybody for the holiday season.
Also, that menorah is massive.
It's huge. I've never seen anything
they are lifted up just to get up there. That's crazy.
I love that though. They said everybody's gonna see this, as they should.
As they should.
But yeah, so it's free to check out. I believe this Sunday it is gonna be a little blustery, kind of chilly, but it's going to kind of be in the mid 30s, so you will be outside, so bundle up if you do go. But I don't know, I think this would be really cool to check out.
Definitely.
But we have more events as always to share for this weekend, and one of my favorite events is that I checked out over the summer is coming back this winter. So it's room service, the room service holiday edition at Union Market Hotel 6. So if y'all remember back on our old DMV download episode, I checked out this, see there I am in the Rihanna room. I checked out this Motel 6 that they like remodeled, and they have artists and designers go in and they like redecorate it and stuff. And so now they have the holiday edition. This is, you know, from the past when I went there, because I have yet to check out the holiday edition. But it's going to last from Friday, December 12th through Sunday, December 14th. On Friday, times available to go are between 4 and 7. And on Saturday and Sunday, you have all day, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. And so essentially, they're bringing back some designers that were there last time, and they're expanding their retail. They're going to have more cozy pop-ups. This is a great place to also, if you want to support, you know, local artists, small businesses, they are going to have prints available. It looks like it's going to be from about 15 artists across the DMV in the country. And they're also going to have like this cozy little winter pop-up bar set in the, you know, motel's courtyard. So there will be fire pits for, you know, those who can't stand a cold, me. Some wine, some, you know, hot chocolate, spiked cider. And it's just going to have a really cool vintage holiday vibe. I really enjoyed this event the last time I went there. And I know not everybody got the chance to go see it because it's just a weekend. But I think this is really cool that they're bringing this back. It is going to be free. No tickets needed. It's open to the public. It's pretty accessible in the sense that there's 2 floors. There are stairs, no elevators available. So if you, you know, are using like crutches or wheelchairs, it will be hard to see kind of the upper floors, but the down floors will be available. But yeah, I think this is like a really cool way to get connected with the art community and designers. And because it's the holidays, if you haven't decorated this season, or if you need inspiration for next year, I think this is a great way to just like go meet artists and kind of get that inspiration. And like I said, if you're trying to get like some cool like print gifts or even some plants for, you know, your artsy fartsy or like green thumb cousin or whatever, this is a great place to go and get that and just support your local artists and businesses.
I don't know. I feel like the whole concept in general is just really cool. Like, how they can take like an old, you know, motel and really bring it back to life, you know, through the community. Do you know if any of the artists will be there?
The last time I was there, some of the artists were in the room with me. Now I went, so this is kind of like, I think the last event. So they also had a weekend opening last weekend. This is the last weekend to check it out. So I'm not sure if the artists will be in the room there on all of them. But, you know, I got the pleasure to talk to a couple of the artists, you know, really dive deep into their works and see what they were working on. So I believe some of them will be, if it's like last time, because that was great. And not the artists, the designers of the room who like host the studios and stuff will be there to kind of talk about their like galleries and where you can check out more things. So go
that
check
sounds
it out.
so fun, especially for this time of year. You know, it may be a little cold outside, but being able to walk through the rooms, I'm sure, is a nice refresher.
It'll be very crowded, and we know when you're around people, it gets hot and stuffy. So if you are afraid of the cold, you know, just go out in the courtyard, chill by the fire pit, or heat up by the fire pit, get yourself a hot cocoa, and just walk around, get some exercise, touch shoulder to shoulder with
get
people.
some inspiration. You know.
But I mean, for those like vintage holiday vibes, I think this next event is the perfect place to get all that cozy, you know.
Well, so our next event is Holiday Trains and Planes, and it will be it's called Board the College Park Express.
Choo-choo.
So they are transforming the College Park Aviation Museum Gallery into a miniature holiday town from the past. So there you can experience the holiday season and the annual Trains and Planes program. You can participate in multiple activities. You can see the museum's train collections. You can meet and greet train hobbyists who will take you back in time to experience the sights and sounds of their train displays. And of course, this event is free. This museum normally does have an admission fee. So this is one of the few times a year that, you know, you can go into the museum and explore on a budget. But I love how I don't know, it's such an educational opportunity, but also just like tying it into the holidays. And like, I love miniatures. My mom, she has like a whole cabinet. She calls them her figurines. We're not allowed to touch them. They're not necessarily trains, but you know, you set them up and decorate it kind of how you would like a mini train set.
That's cute. Okay.
And just, I don't know, it just reminds me of just winter time. It's cozy and
yeah.
I don't know, learning more about those tiny trains. Even though I'm not a train enthusiast, I grew up near trains, so it'd be cool to learn more about them.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I think this is one of those events too, like the art district one is something that I would recommend for kind of like slightly older crowd, you know, 20s to like maybe 40-year-olds to kind of attend. But this one I feel like would be fun for the whole family. I know I have some cousins. My baby brother was like super obsessed with trains when he was like a little tot. So I would absolutely bring him or any kid who was like interested in learning about trains or planes to this event. And this is something like with that whole like vintage feel and everything, like I said, the whole family can get in on it. Yeah. It's a whole lot of fun. And because like you said, you usually have to pay to get in, this being free, we're all trying to save money this holiday.
Take advantage of it.
Yeah. And it's educational. You know, the kids are about to be, what is it, winter break almost for them? Yeah. And they still need to get their education on. So,
yeah. Yeah. You got to be educated all year round.
Exactly.
You can't let it slip.
No, absolutely not. And speaking of, you know, education and like being knowledgeable and stuff, we are now going to look at my district discovery of the week. And it's been something I've been wanting to go visit since forever. I like saw a post about it and I was like, this is absolutely up my vibe and it's the cutest thing in the world. It's the Folger Shakespeare Library and it's located on Capitol Hill. So, you know, on the southeast side, it's free to go in. Oh, and look at that. Sometimes there's performances. And when you go in, you must check in at the library. And basically, this library, Katie, I think this is so cool. It holds the world's largest collection of printed works by William Shakespeare.
Oh, wow.
Are you a Shakespeare fan?
I would say so.
What's your favorite play or sonnet? Do you have one? Putting you on the spot, I know.
I liked Hamlet. I liked, the concept of that and how it is referenced a lot in modern day works.
Yeah.
But I also liked, what was it? It started with an O.
Othello?
Yes.
I love
liked
Othello
too.
Othello is a really great tragedy. My personal favorite is Macbeth. I think I just like all the supernatural elements into it. And then like you talk about like how it's been interpreted in like other like movies and stuff. I know there's like a bunch of samurai movies in the past that had them. So I thought that was always cool. And I really enjoy Shakespeare's sonnets. So like going in and seeing his collection was super dope. I was just kind of like geeking out. I was just like, I'm like, I know this. I understand this reference. I got this. So when you walk in there, you kind of go down like this ramp or stairs. It's super accessible, by the way. So if you are using wheelchair crutches or anything, don't worry about it. They got you covered. So when you go in, you have to check in at the library. It's free, but a donation is always appreciated. And in there's like plenty of stuff. So the first level you kind of get into, there's this huge gallery where they kind of have like his, like these pictures and they're talking about the different like prints and stuff like that. And this was super cool. When I went today, I saw people using a printing press. Like the old printing press, and they were just like using the papers and stuff, and I was like, what?
In 2025?
I was like, this is crazy. I loved it. So you walk in and you see that, and then of course there's a gift shop that's down there. There is a theater, so when I guess they put on those performances and plays and stuff, that's where they go. And I actually snuck in there. I got to see the like top balcony, and they have it like Christmas design and stuff like that. I love that. It was really cute. There's study rooms. And then there's a cafe, which I did get to check out, the Quill and Crumb Cafe. Great coffee. Right now they have holiday treats. I tried their peppermint mocha. Ooh. Super cute. You can get it iced or warm. I got it iced because I was indoors and I was bundled up like a Yeti, like I said. But it's very quiet and peaceful. And I really enjoyed it. And for it to be free and kind of just like this huge, work, I don't know. I really thought it was super cool. So if you are into Shakespeare, learning about like what he wrote, or if you're just like trying to like educate yourself on it, I think this is a great place to go. And if you just want to be like, a cool hipster, artsy person, go to that cafe, bring out your laptop and just get to work, get inspired.
That building is beautiful on the outside, and like
it's even prettier on the inside.
I love that. And like you were saying, like, if you want to be a little, hipster, you want to be cool, you can always, if you have like remote work or you need to catch up on your studying, that seems like the perfect place to really, crank some work out, get some coffee if you need it, and then have a little break, watch a live performance. Like, you have it all in one spot. Surrounded by Shakespeare.
Surrounded by Shakespeare, the great. Or, if you have your opinions about him, you can, maybe you could try to write a better play or sonnet or something. Challenge yourself. Do it. I love it. But yeah, it's a great place to just chill, relax, maybe meet some other like cool people and stuff. So yeah, go check it out. Put it on your list if you have it, and it's free. It is free.
It is free, and that is what matters.
That's what matters the most.
Also, I like how you mentioned you got the peppermint mocha iced, because I exclusively drink iced coffee. I cannot drink hot coffee.
I know. I get it. I've gotten better. I drink hot tea now. Okay. And I do enjoy a hot coffee every now and again, but I have to be really in the mood. When it comes to coffee, I like my cold brews. I like it iced. I like it with a little, little spice on top. When it was fall, it was pumpkin spice. Now I want the little peppermint sprinklings on top. I want the little sweetness. So yeah, but they have that and like other pastries and stuff. So if you need a quick bite and you want to chill out,
you can never go wrong with a pastry.
Never. ever. But Katie, this is for everybody who wants a place that's quiet and warm, but mostly quiet. This next event is loud, as it should be.
And it's something, an event that you can't see.
You can't see?
Let me just.
You can't see?
So John Cena's final match with WWE is going to take place on December 13th at Capital One Arena. We are aware that the tickets are really pricey. They're about $300. But the good thing is it will be streaming exclusively on Peacock starting at 8 p.m. And if you are, cheap like me, you can always get the free trial and cancel it once the thing is over.
Yes.
But I grew up knowing about John Cena. I know nothing about anything sports related, so that is just a testament to how popular this man is. He is a global megastar. He has starred in films and TV shows. The younger kids may know that he was in the Fred movie.
Stop. The Fred movie, what a throwback.
Yeah, he played as Fred Finkelhorn's dad.
Yes, and he was iconic in that role. Yes. I feel like that's more our age, what we grew up on.
Yeah.
Now he's in, The Peacemaker?
I think so.
Yeah, that's what it's called on HBO, and that show is actually really great. So,
well, in addition to his acting career, he is a 17-time world champion, and this is his farewell tour, and his last stop will be in D.C. But yeah, there is custom farewell messages, photo and video booths for fans to record personal goodbyes to John Cena, and of course, the opportunity to see the live event. We do know that those tickets are a little pricey, but if you do have some wrestling fanatics in your family and you want to splurge, this is like the perfect opportunity.
This is the night to do it.
And the last opportunity.
The last opportunity to do it. Yeah, no, it's kind of crazy to think that he's stepping away from the ring.
Yeah.
I mean, in the era of which, like, I was a kid and watching WWE, he wasn't really fighting all that much, or I don't really remember him fighting all that much. Besides all of our cousins, when I was hanging out with my cousins, we would throw WWE on and then have our own WWE match. So I guess I wasn't really paying attention. But like I don't know. I think this is like a great way for all the super fans, or if you're, trying to like save your money, you can just watch it at home. Like it's kind of crazy to think he's stepping away from the ring and just mostly he'll just kind of be like just one of the greats in that way.
Yeah, that is crazy, but I am excited to see, even though it may be expensive to get into the arena, I'm sure there's a lot of stuff taking place outside of it.
Oh,
there will be a lot of
absolutely.
fans, merch, just a lot of wrestling fans around. So, if that is your cup of tea.
I was about to say that whole area, the Capital One Arena and like Chinatown in general is always like bustling with a bunch of people and stuff like that. So I can only imagine like all the restaurants there are going to have, subscribe and like kind of stream that that match. So then you can like meet up with other wrestling enthusiasts or just other John Cena fans. But yeah, oh my God. Goodbye, John Cena. Goodbye from the ring.
Well, I know our next event is something that there are fans from each generation who enjoys their music.
Yeah.
And they are coming to the National Harbor.
Yeah, we can boogie on down because Earth, Wind, and Fire are coming to town. That was bad. But yeah, no, Earth, Wind, and Fire, they're taking the stage at the MGM National Harbor for 2 special performances. One on Friday, December 2nd and December 13th. Oh, I said December 2nd.
It's been a long day.
I'm trying to go back in time. I'm trying to like enjoy the festive season a little bit more. You know how my mom's Thanksgiving turkey leftover. So December 12th and December 13th. Excuse me, Friday and Saturday. Yeah, you can listen to their songs like Let's Groove to September, everybody's favorite song by them. It feels that way. It's not my favorite, but it is almost everybody's favorite. And the Soulful Reasons. Their music continues to transcend generations. My grandparents grew up with it. I grew up with it. You grew up with it. Our moms and dads, our kids will grow up with it. Like, I don't know. I think this will be like a great time. Tickets are slightly pricier. They start around $100, but like we've been saying, if you want to go with someone who's a little older, who grew up with this music, or if you yourself just have an old soul and want to treat yourself this holiday season, go see Earth, Wind, and Fire perform. This is unparalleled, a magnetic live performance in an intimate theater setting. I mean, who doesn't want to boogie? Get their groove on.
That's good to know.
With some disco.
But no, this seems like such a cool event. I love Earth, Wind, and Fire. I remember growing up dancing to their songs on Just Dance.
Stop, you had Just Dance?
Yes, me, my sister, my cousins, we would all go super hard, to all of those songs.
As you should.
This is obviously a staple of,
I'm about to say, you had to do the little disco hand. As a tangent, Just Dance, we really need to bring that back. I need like a 2026
That was a good source of exercise.
That and then like Wii Sports, I was dominating.
Yeah, Wii Sports. I thought you were about to say Wii Fit. Wii Fit.
Oh, Wii Fit and Wii Sports.
Wii Fit gave me body issues.
But you know what?
Stuff on the scale. I was like 10.
It was like, oh,
I'm obese.
But I kind of want to bring it back because that was just like a fun way to, get your groove on, get your exercise. But no, especially Just Dance, because I personally, like, we would go to like the local gym. And they had like a Just Dance or like Dance Dance Revolution, and that's how you would learn steps. But otherwise, it was kind of like, YouTube or like MTV, VHS like music videos and stuff where you can learn all the dance moves. But I feel like Just Dance really taught everybody.
Yes. A couple of classics.
And I feel like we need to bring that back.
We do. My sister was she was a warrior, a Just Dance warrior.
I love that.
When she wasn't playing, she was watching it on her phone. There was it was like a song, Beautiful Liar by Shakira.
Oh, Shakira. Yes. I love that song.
My sister played that religiously. I would always hear it coming from her room. She'd be trying to do the dance.
I understand. I was the same way, but with Shakira's Hips Don't Lie. So... yeah. I get it. But no, like we were saying, the Earth, Wind, and Fire, the National Harbor, for your old soul self or for anybody else who loves their music, just boogie on down there and enjoy yourself.
And there's 2 days. So, if one day doesn't work for you, maybe the other one does.
Try the next one.
But yeah, I think that's all we have for today. Thank you so much for sticking around and listening to us yap for the last 30 minutes. We are loving this holiday season and finding these events. It has been so fun. Obviously, as we approach the festive season, we're going to have more of these events for you guys. So be sure to stay tuned next week. Bye, guys.